Greetings. My name is Eric Bradley, and I'm currently a GCU student and College of Education's teaching candidate enrolled in the SPD 590 course. My role as a GCU student teacher candidate is to learn, lead, and serve. As a student at GCU, I learn from my instructors as well as my classmates through classroom activities, assignments, and class discussions. I then take that information back to my classroom and lead instruction for my students, using the concepts and ideas learned from GCU experiences, the cooperating teacher that I work with, and other colleagues and peers in education. My personal student teaching experiences is a little different considering the fact that I already have my own classroom. I've been the lead teacher in my classroom for 3 years now, and I'm primarily responsible for leading the instruction for my students. And I have a cooperating teacher that I work with in the building that comes in and does observations and continues to mentor me and helps me along my way as a beginning teacher. Through my experiences thus far as a lead teacher in my classroom and through working closely with other veteran teachers, I've created the following teaching and administrative principles that guide my actions in education. Number 1, be committed, not compliant. Number 2, be professional in all endeavors. Number 3, exhaust every effort to ensure all students succeed. Number 4, care enough to confront. Number 5, excellence will be the standard in all things. Number 6, bring solutions, not problems. For me, it's important to follow those principles because it helps me to establish professionalism first within myself and remain constant in that thought. And also it helps me to be in a position to model and help instill values in my students that they can use while they're in school and moving forward into adulthood. Some of the things that I focus on in my classroom is integrating technology so that the students can remain engaged academically. A lot of the times, most of the students, they enjoy using cell phones and laptops and tablets and things like this to communicate with each other. So I have found it beneficial for me to incorporate learning through using those modes of electronics. For instance, I use Kahoot a lot, and that's an academic game that I can use as an assessment as well as an instruction tool to reach the students academically and be sure we're all working towards some curriculum objectives. One of the benefits to going to school at Grand Canyon is the fact that you do have a religious and Christian worldview influence through the instruction. A lot of times we aren't able to express ourselves, with our religious beliefs due to our jobs and constraints that we may have there legally being able to discuss those things. But one thing is that I do like about Grand Canyon is that you are able to acknowledge religion, and you also are able to learn how you can incorporate religion in you moving forward as a teacher. So those are just some of the things that I've kind of learned through my student teaching experience so far at Grand Canyon. And I look forward to learning more things that will ultimately make me a better instructor. Thank you.